Hi, I'm Ace, and these are my colleagues, Rain and Heather. And we are volunteers with Pet Prescription Team, a therapy dog organization that participates in the Read to the Dog program at Fullerton Library on Wednesday nights. Now, at the present time, as you're aware, many programs have been discontinued, at least temporarily, including the Read to the Dogs program. But we wanted to continue that program, so what we're going to do is we're going to read a story to you now, and then you're going to have the opportunity at the end of the reading to read to us. We'll explain that later. Now, I'm joined today by our cat Jack the Ripper back here, and by our other colleague Kane. Now, he's retired as a therapy dog, so right now he's doing what he does best over there. So, shh, we don't want to wake him. Okay, Rain, you picked out a book for today. What's the book you picked out? Let's see here. Oh, I should have known. Rain loves pirate stories, so the story he picked out is called How I Became a Pirate. So let's take a look, shall we? Heather, you have my glasses there? Thank you, my girl. You know, real pirates don't wear glasses, so I beg your indulgence. How I Became a Pirate, written by Melinda Long and illustrated by David Shannon. Pirates have green teeth, when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day, when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was, because it had a flag with a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates sing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off-key. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" No, I said, "This is North Beach."
"Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." He walked around my sand castle. He looked at the moat. Then he yelled back to his crew.
"He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacob, sir," I told him. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braid Beard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure!" the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braid Beard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. That's how I became a pirate. As soon as we were on board, Braid Beard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off!" we all shouted, and then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braid Beard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies!" "Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braid Beard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat." The meat! We all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew up our carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you.
After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer!"
Arg, soccer! The crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. After it, me hearties! Braidbeard commanded. After it, we all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. I know it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, or to take a bath, or brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are so green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. Tuck you in? He bellowed. Pirates don't tuck. No tucking, the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. Don't you have any books? I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. Books? I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. Lower the sails, Braidbeard shouted. Batten down the hatches. Everybody ran around, yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crash, crack, lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. What shall we do now? Yelled one of the pirates. We'll have to turn back, called another. But the treasure! Hollered Braidbeard. Where will we bury the treasure? I stepped forward. Maybe I can help, I shouted over the wind. I think I know the perfect digging spot. When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Now, before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." Soon enough, the crew repeated. And if you ever need us, Braidbeard added, just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole. Up yonder pole, the others shouted.
And maybe I will. But not today. I have soccer practice.
And that's the end of our story. Love a good pirate story, don't you? You know Heather does. And Kane, I think he's dreaming about it right now. Jack enjoys it. And I know that Rain enjoys a good pirate story. Oh, now that we've read you a story, it's going to be your turn to read to us, just like you do when you visit us at the library. So, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. When I tell you to, I'm going to ask you to push pause on the video. And when you push pause, then go and find a book that you think Heather and Rain might like to hear. And then I'll ask you to push the play button. And when you push the play button, then you can read your story to Heather and Rain. Okay? All right. Are you ready? When I tell you to, push the pause button. 1, 2, pause. Okay. Now, it's your turn to read to us. Now, thank you for reading to us. Now, don't forget to visit us at Fullerton Library when all of the restrictions have been lifted, and then you can meet Heather and Rain in person and all the other dogs that participate in the Read to the Dog program on Wednesday nights. Now, before we go, we wanted to convey to you one extra little message before we go. With everything that's going on right now and how we have to take care of our health, Rain and Heather and Kane would like to make a few recommendations to safeguard your health in the coming weeks. For example,
Heather, Rain, and Kane want to stress the importance of washing your paws. Wash them often, and wash them for at least 20 seconds each time. If you must go outdoors, maintain a distance of at least 6 feet or more between you and anyone else, just like Rain does when it's time to take a bath. Remember that just because school is out doesn't mean your assignments stop. Always remember to stay current on all of your school assignments. Exercise is still very important, so remember to get plenty of exercise and eat properly. You're going to have a lot of extra time in your hands, so find ways to keep yourself busy, whether it be games or reading or catching up on some of your favorite TV shows. But it's very important during this time to stay out of trouble, as Rain reminds us here. And remember, this is an important time to share and to be there when our friends need us.
So, just remember the suggestions Rain and Heather have made, and we'll get through this current situation safely together. Now, we look forward to seeing you at the Fullerton Library very soon.
So till we meet again, remember what the pirates say. Arr!